okay, finding the value of A can be a little bit challenging sometimes. Let's start with number one. Number one says like you just have to find the value of A um, of this part so that it gives you that number. So this is very easy. It's already in idealistic form, so we can basically just go to the table. So we're looking at 9370. 9370 somewhere here, 9370 there. So we can simply say, oh, our value of what do you call it, 9370, our value of A will result from that part. So it's 9370, we just read 15, and then we have 153. So that's the value of A there. So we have a value of A as 153. So we can just write A equates to 153. Simple as that. Just write it nice thing. 153. Okay, so the next one will be a little bit challenging. So first of all, you have to write the complement of it so that this part becomes less than. So you see, we're still going to use this value. This value we're not discarding of Z, and then it is less than A. So this is equals to 0.6700. So what we were trying to figure out is if the value of this number is less than 0.5. Just note that 0.5 is very important because 0.5 has an A value of about 0.0 basically. So we want to see if that number, this number, is less than 0.5. If it's less than 0.5, then this value will be negative. So I'll explain it now. So let's look at it. So we have to make this one the subject. So we take one that side, which is -1, and then we divide it by the negative. So it's basically which is 1 minus 0.6700. So this will be P of Z less than A. So now you can see now that this answer will give you a value that's less than 0.5, which, let me just calculate it now. 0.1 minus 0.67. So that's 0.33. 0.330. Now we can see that this value of Z is less than 0.5. So we know that A will be negative. So we can say A will be negative equates to the value that you get if you look at the Z table of 6.5, of 6.7, of 6.7, 6.7, somewhere between this row there. So we have 0.44. That's our value that we're looking at. So we have 0.44. And now we just say A equates to negative 0.44. So that's our final answer. Okay, so now we're done with this part. We got our value as 0.44, and now we just have to look for the next value, for number 3. So for number 3, we do the same thing we did, but this one will be a little bit like different from what we were doing so far. So we have P of Z less than A, and then we have minus P of Z less than 0. So equates to 0.37698. Okay, so we know that this part is basically 0.5. I mean, we know this one equates to 0.37698. So this part we want to know what does it result to. So now we take this one to the other side. So we have 375. So that would be 87698. That's the answer for this. So you have P of Z less than A. So now you have the answer is that, and now you just find out, oh, this answer is basically greater than 0.5. So that means that A will read off on the table from this value. So we just need to read off that value, and then we can find our value. So we just need to round off this part to 4 significant figures, which is 0.8770. So now we have P of Z less than A. Now we know that it's positive, so because it's greater than 0.5, this value, and then now we can say A equates to, we can just read off that, which is 8770. 8770 should be somewhere here, there. So 8770 is 1.16. So that's your final answer, which is 1.16. So you can input it to that value where A is, and then it will still give you the same answer, as it will be equals to that answer. So now you have finally solved your thing, so you can just rewrite it as, we can just leave it here. That's what you're looking for in this question. So this was supposed to be a short video, but as long as you understand the concept of solving for A with this type of question. And thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and also share the video and like. Please comment for any reviews, anything like that. Thank you guys. Enjoy.